In the world of professional wrestling, it's called a slobberknocker. It's all going down in the world of politics. Barnes wins the Democratic Senate primary in Wisconsin, finalizing a showdown with Ron Johnson. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. The topic of discussion, the Senate primary in Wisconsin. It's all going down. Mandela Barnes' projected victory, which had been all but certain after a trio of competitors dropped out, sets up a pivotal battleground race against Republican Senator Ron Johnson. Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes has won Wisconsin's Democratic Senate primary. NBC News projects officially setting up a pivotal battleground state showdown with incumbent Republican Ron Johnson in a race that could determine control of the Senate. Let's get this tied right here. We're on camera, can't mess this up. Barnes' victory was all but certain after his three leading competitors exited the race. In recent weeks, Barnes and groups supporting him have already targeted Johnson, who also easily won his primary with a barrage of television and digital ads in anticipation of the November matchup. Wisconsin's Senate race will be one the closest and most intensely watched in the country, and Senate control could hinge on the outcome. It's for one of us, two Republican seats up for grabs in states Joe Biden won in 2020. The race is rated as a toss-up by the nonpartisan Cook Political Report. A Marquette University Law School poll from June showed a tight hypothetical race between Barnes and Johnson. The survey, taken before many Democrats dropped out, showed Barnes leading Johnson 46% to 44% within the margin of sampling error. The sample found Wisconsin's voters' opinion of Johnson, a two-term incumbent, on the line, with just 30% of registered voters having a favorable opinion of him, compared to 46% who had an unfavorable one. Johnson has attracted controversy in recent years over a litany of false or questionable claims. He has downplayed the January 6, 2021 riot, falsely claiming that there was no violence on the Senate side of the Capitol that day. He has also attracted criticism for promoting the use of unproven COVID therapies like, I'm not a doctor, so I'll just try to spell it, ivermectin, and has claimed falsely that using mouthwash can protect against coronavirus. Don't be stupid. Johnson, 67, who was elected to the Senate in 2010, had pledged to serve only 2 terms, but he reversed course in January when he decided, after months of deliberation, to run for re-election again. Democrats rolled out new ads attacking Johnson on Tuesday morning before the final votes had even been cast for Barnes, trying to paint him as out of touch. Barnes, 35, was early to brand himself a progressive, a move that has already attracted attacks from Republicans, who have repeatedly pointed to a photo of him holding up an Abolish ICE shirt. The Barnes campaign made it clear early in the primary that he did not support the movement, nor did he support defunding the police, but Republicans are certain to keep up the attacks in the general election. Barnes emerged last month as the prohibitive front-runner in the primary after his 3 leading competitors exited the race and endorsed him. His main rival had been Milwaukee Bucks executive Alex Lassery, who, despite having sunk at least $12.3 million of his personal wealth into his campaign, never overtook him in the polls. Lassery dropped out July 27 and immediately endorsed Barnes, calling him the best person to be able to defeat Ron Johnson. The day before Allegheny County Executive Tom Nelson left the race, and days later, State Treasurer Sarah Goldowski did, 2 effectively clearing the field for Barnes, 1 whom they both endorsed. Barnes gained momentum this summer with a series of high-profile endorsements from Democratic Senators Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts, Cory Booker of New Jersey, and others, as well as Senator Bernie Sanders, an independent from Vermont. Barnes, who goes by his middle name in honor of Nelson Mandela, the former South African president and anti-apartheid activist, grew up in the inner city of Milwaukee. He attended college at Alabama A&M, a historically black university, and worked as a community organizer before he won a seat in the state assembly in 2012, representing part of the north side of Milwaukee. After he won the 2018 Democratic primary for lieutenant governor, Barnes and Tony Evers toppled Governor Scott Walker, a two-term Republican. The victory made Barnes the first black person to hold the office and only the second black person to win a statewide race in Wisconsin. He would be the first black senator to represent Wisconsin if he wins the general election. All right, people, y'all know what y'all got to do. Turn out that vote down in Wisconsin. Because when black people make up their minds that they're tired of foolishness, tired of the racism, tired of the bigotry, and tired of the lies, we turn up and we show out. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender, never quit.